Alrighty, hi soul family. So today I wanted to come on here and give a reading for my empaths and highly sensitive souls. But I also had a message from Spirit saying that for those of you that feel stuck or stagnant in your new shifting, you feel like you're in between personalities, a new world where you feel imbalanced, you're not sure how to really anchor into this new one, and you are also still feeling old feelings of the past you. Spirit is saying to focus on your positive energy, focus on what is going good in your life. Wake up in the morning with gratitude and focus on what you are looking forward to, right? And don't focus on what you cannot see in the 3D realm. Focus on what it is that you are manifesting and stick to that. A lot of you are allowing your past way of thinking to come back into your reality now, and Spirit is saying that don't do that, because you are highly potent, or like you're able to manifest even quicker now. So anchoring in on the positive outcomes and things always working out for you is going to be best. So really focus on the subconscious mind at this time is what I'm being guided to tell my collective. Focus on that subconscious mind. Focus on what it is that you can truly do right now. And for some of you guys, the reason why you feel stressed out is because you have so many options, and you're trying to dabble in all of them. You're trying to manifest all of them at once, and your energy is going here, there. And Spirit saying just flip a coin, pick one. You can't pick a wrong path. You can pick up the next one later, but just flip a coin, pick one, and really just focus your energy on that. And then you can like maybe work on some of those on the side, but don't try to manifest everything all at once, because your energy is going everywhere. And at the end of the day, you feel depleted because you're creating these long to-do lists to get everything done, but then you're tired and you're not in the frequency of receiving and joy. You're in the frequency of like allowing your masculine energy to lead. And right now you need to allow your feminine energy to lead, provide the actions, and allow Spirit to give you the blessings is what I'm getting. So I brought out my elemental empathic deck for my empaths today. Let's see what messages are coming through for my collective. Okay, and some of you guys, I really am being guided to say, like, stop waiting for someone to come and save you. No one's coming to save you or change your mentality. You have to change your mentality. Okay, so whatever negative thoughts you're thinking about, you really just have to release them. Do not partake in any dramas right now. Just really let people do their own thing and stay in your own frequency. Stay in your own frequency. And at the bottom of the deck, we have reclaim your power. So that is how you're going to reclaim your power, by not allowing external things outside of you to dictate how you feel. You get to dictate your own frequency, how you're feeling in the morning. Yes, shit happens, right? But are you going to let that shit dictate how you feel? Reclaiming your power means really standing in your frequency regardless, you know. And I'm not saying to like ignore your feelings, but I'm saying don't ruminate and continue to think about the past or what you should have done or how you should have handled this differently. You handled it the exact way it was meant to handle, because now you're sitting here having this conversation with me because you are growing. Okay, so you needed to make those mistakes so that you can learn. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Mistakes is how we grow. Okay, all right, any messages for my collective today, Spirit? Any messages for my collective? Ooh. Any messages? Ooh. Okay. Ooh. Oh, okay. There's a lot of messages for y'all today, and I'm just gonna use my intuition to see. Okay. So we have reclaim your power popping out again. So some of you guys are really in your thoughts, and you're allowing things to happen to you. Like you're sitting down and you're letting life fuck you. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. You're letting life fuck you. And I don't want you to let life fuck you. Yes, you are a very sensitive soul. And for some of you guys, I'm getting that you recently just communicated something to somebody about how you feel, and it didn't go the way that you thought it would. That is okay. We're not in charge of how people perceive things or accept things. We just have to say how we're feeling, and just that's it. Okay? And I'm very proud of you for being able to do this, because remember when you couldn't? Remember when it was hard for you to even speak your mind? It's not about how people take the information. It's about the fact that you are able to now accept yourself and stand up for yourself and protect your energy. Do not allow your emotions to be... Do not allow your empathy to be stronger than your boundaries. This is what I keep hearing, and I definitely feel like my collective needs to hear this. Do not allow your empathy to be stronger than your boundaries. it's okay to feel the feelings of other people, and even if they didn't take it the way you wanted it to be taken, that's okay. At the end of the day, you're your number one priority, and that means remaining in your own frequency and loving on you. So right now, I don't want you to be distracted by nobody else's bullshit. What is it that you need? Even if it's just to eat a cupcake and laugh and watch Disney movies, remain in your own frequency. Be there for you. Okay, do what you need to do during the day to align with your manifestations, and then give it to the universe to manifest it. Okay, what you need to do is really just focus on loving you and being there for you. You've abandoned yourself enough, and this reclaiming your power means standing on your boundaries even when other people cannot understand that. Okay, what else popped out? So breath, return to breath, calm the mind. Breathing is life. So even my tattoo is one of the things I had been struggling with, so I had to really just put that on the arm, because once you have anxiety, you can really sit there and worry and worry and worry and worry. But being present, breathing allows you to be present. Focus on that breath work. Focus on EFT tapping, I think it's called. Just focus on not being in an anxious state. I like to use the sound bath sounds on YouTube. Just look up vagus nervous system reset sound bath on YouTube, and really just sit there, be present, breathe, allow your worries to come out of your body, and really just focus on being present. Okay, stop living in your mind. When you're in your mind is when a lot of anxiety comes up. You're like, oh shit, like, but I have this to do, I have that to do. Trust. You just need faith as small as a mustard seed. Okay, just trust and know that everything is going to work out for you. Breathe through this changes, and we know that it's turbulent, because when you're shifting and you're in between worlds and you still have these other personalities that are telling you that you're not good enough because things didn't work out in the past, none of that shit matters now. That's why it's in the past. Okay, you got this shit now, right? You got this shit now. Think about how far you've come in terms of healing, all the work that you did. You don't think that you can manifest your dream life? You don't think you're worthy of your dream life? Stop it. You're more than worthy. Okay, mirror. Your world is a mirror. Notice patterns, clear blocks. So if some of you can't figure out what it is that's blocking you, really pay attention to the people and observe the people in your life, because they are the mirrors. They show us what it is that we are lacking. For example, for me, I realized that my masculine energy was out of whack, because even when I paid attention to the women around me, I realized that they were doing, creating these long to-do lists, and they were always stressed out. What does God want me to do? God wants me to sit in my feminine energy, not to just create long to-do lists with the day, and then all of a sudden I'm just living for the future. I'm not actually being present. He wants me to be present. Yes, I can put line action for my manifestations, but not to overdo it, right? Yes, you can go ham for your goals, but balance. It's always about balance, right? So really just pay attention to the people in your life that may be triggering you, or you're feeling like, okay, maybe I don't really know what's going on, what's blocking me. You can see it through the behaviors of others around you. And once you do notice it, a good release that I like to do, I like to write it on a piece of paper in black ink what I'm releasing. I burn that paper and I give it to God, and I pray to God that he can help cover me, protect me, and help support me in releasing this blockage, because a lot of the time we have subconscious beliefs that are creating that resistance, right? And for some of you that are trying to manifest this new dream life, but you're not feeling worthy of it, I want you to write down a powerful affirmation that reaffirms that you are worthy, that you believe in yourself, and read it right before bed, and read it as soon as you wake up in the morning. That is how you're going to reprogram your own mind. Okay. 10, we have abundance. See, Spirit is already letting you know that you are abundant. That's not what you need to be worrying about, but you are so anxious. A lot of you guys are worried about money. Money is just a tool. Okay, God has more than enough of it to give to you, and you need to feel that you're worthy of it, because at the end of the day, it's our beliefs that attracts what we need in our life. So if you're still ruminating on what used to happen to you in the past, you're going to create more situations that has happened to you in the past. So keeping your thoughts positive is really what God is asking you to do right now. Abundance is already your birthright. Okay, you just need to feel worthy of it. So if you don't feel worthy of it, you got to go listen to subconscious reprogramming, remove those abundance blocks, and really just rebuild your relationship with money. If you felt like money was evil in the past, you gotta reframe that, because money is not evil. Money is just a tool. It's who owns the money that is evil, or not evil, whichever. Your true nature, gratitude, commitment to your goals. So some of you guys really, I think the frequency of gratitude, you really need to tap into that as soon as you wake up in the morning, or as soon as you go to bed. But practicing gratitude, writing down 3 things you're grateful for, and really just stay in the frequency of what you do have instead of the frequency of what you don't have. Because when you're grateful for something, you know you have this in your life. Okay, so you're staying in that frequency of I am abundant. But if you are thinking about the things that you don't have, then you're in lack. You can't manifest in lack. Okay, remaining true and authentic to yourself is what is going to bring money to you in the easiest way, because when you're authentic, then people naturally gravitate towards you. People naturally want to support you because that authenticity is magnetic. Okay. And 9, confidence. Take up space, love yourself, be you. You are worthy. So some of you guys, I really want you to just embody confidence. Like, your entire life you've been beaten down, you've been made to feel like you're not beautiful enough, and spirit is saying that you are beautiful, you are worthy. You just need to see yourself in the way that your spirit guides see you, in the way that your angels see you. And this is through the lens of confidence. This is through the lens of beauty. You are beautiful, you are gorgeous, you are handsome. Whatever you identify, you are just that. Okay, but you are so afraid to be confident. Why are you so afraid to be confident? You really have to sit with that. Like, do you think that people are gonna be like, oh, who does she think she is? Let them. Because you know who you think you are. You're the one that did all this spiritual work, did all this. You're not even just, I'm picking up on, you're not even just externally beautiful, but you're internally beautiful. And that is just hard to come by nowadays, right? A lot of people have let all types of things outside of them dictate what kind of person they become, right? And you didn't let the world change you. So that is enough to walk in your beauty, okay? Walk in your confidence. You did that shit, okay? And now spirit wants to reward you. Just be confident. You have to be a vibrational match for your desires. And if that person that has that desires is a famous person or a successful person, they have confidence. So this is a requirement for you to even align yourself with the frequency. To be able to align yourself with the frequency, you really just have to embody that person. That person is confident. That person knows and they're sure of themselves because they already have it. So those are the messages from the empathic deck. I'm going to pull a card for our inner child, because I definitely feel like there's a lot of feelings going on right now. And let's see how my collective is feeling. Let's see how my collective is feeling. Okay. Any messages for your inner child, for my collective spirit? Any messages for the inner child, for my collective? How can they tap into joy right now? What is it that's blocking them? How can they tap into their inner joy right now? What is it that's blocking them? How can they tap into joy right now? What is it that's blocking them? Any messages? Ooh. Let's see. Be present. Again. So be present, find clarity in the moment. So some of you guys, you got to get out of your head and really truly see the miracles that are in front of you, that are unfolding in front of you, and realize that you are on a new vibrational frequency. You are not on the frequency of lack of karmic cycles. You have exited, actually. Spirit saying that you've exited that frequency. You just keep on thinking about it, which keeps on creating like scenarios that you're seeing again and again and again that are reaffirming your old beliefs. But you need a whole new thought pattern. You need to be present and really just find that stillness and quiet your mind. Meditate more. The more anxious you're feeling, get up and meditate and really just focus on. So something I like to do when I'm meditating, or if like I feel like I'm being anxious and I'm like, okay, I'm really trying to quiet the mind, I go into meditation and I focus on the feeling that I want to feel. So I say, I'm feeling joy right now, and I allow that feeling to go through my entire body. This is how you can change your own energy, just by thinking about it. Okay, even if everything around you is going to shit, I'm feeling joy. It's really, Delulu is the Salulu. Okay, I promise you that. And some of you guys, I'm really getting that you're very highly intuitive. Spirit is saying that you need to trust yourself to know that you got this shit. Just make a decision. Make a decision, because there's no wrong decision for you. You are so powerful that any path that you take, it's going to manifest beautifully, wonderfully. And if you do feel like you might make a mistake, just know that you are going to be able to pivot and everything's going to work out. I saw this thing where they talked about how rich people or successful people, they just make a decision because they know that even if they make a mistake, they can just adjust. But if they sit in the middle of not making a decision, then that doesn't allow them to move forward, and you're wasting energy in the void. You're wasting energy in the in between of not making a decision. Not making a decision is still a decision. So you're throwing energy towards, oh my god, what decision is the right decision? So you might as well put energy into something and decide to adjust later if it's not for you. Okay. So at the bottom of the deck says, say yes. Now is the time to be open and receive. So some of you guys are not open to receiving because you felt like Spirit didn't have your back in the past. But where are you now? You really need to look back on your past and say, how was I supported? There's always going to be a reason, a way for you to find that you were supported in any way, whether that was you had a roof over your head, whether you had water, whether you found somebody who talked to you that one time when you were ready to jump, whatever. Spirit sends people all the time. And I remember I was going through this deep depression, and me and my grandma was walking in Walmart, and this man came up to me, and he just like completely just preached to me. He was like, God loves you, like, and he just went in. And when I tell you that whole conversation from a random stranger was everything that I needed to hear. Was everything that I needed to hear. I'm telling you. So God shows up in ways that are magical, out of this world. So I'm going to read the be present first, and I'm noticing a synchronicity 3 and 3. So you are being supported right now. You really need to look for ways that you are being supported right now, so that you can continue to reaffirm the support that you are having in your life right now. Okay, so let's read be present. Find clarity in the moment. The only time we possess is the time we are presently in. While it is prudent to plan for the future and wise to remember the past, the present is where our life truly resides. If we outsource our happiness to future plans or past memories, then we lose the gift of the present day. In the end, our life will amount to the collection of our many small moments, the moments of the everyday. If you have pulled this card, then it may be time to focus on what is right in front of you now. Awareness exercise. Bring your awareness to your body and your surroundings. Try not to let your mind drift toward future tasks or past memories. Let everything fall away and just be. Notice where you are and how you feel, and focus on the details of this present moment as an artist would. Look at the light, shapes, shadows, colors, and textures of what is before you. Once you have connected with the present, take time to ask yourself if there's anything that needs to come forward now. You can also just rest in this space, enjoying the beauty of the present moment. So here's a journaling prompt for you. What do you feel when you practice presence? Are there any feelings or sensations that arise during this practice that may stop you from being fully present? If so, sit with these feelings and ask yourself where they might be coming from. Note, practice of presence can be life-changing. If you become overwhelmed at all during this practice, please take a step back and resume when you are ready. Okay, so there are some questions for you to ask yourself, and truly just be still right now is what God is saying. Like, you really don't need to be doing too much. You're shifting timelines, so it's really just like, stop trying to create a long to-do list that burns out your energy when you're trying to rebuild your energy. Shifting timelines, it takes a lot of energy out of you. Okay, so what else did I want to say to you guys, because I did definitely want, yes, okay, I'm being called to tell you guys to just, oh, God bless me. Okay, just accept what decisions you've made in the past. For this collective, I'm really getting like a lot of worry in terms of regret of the past, and you really have to let it go. Like, it's time for you to focus on what's in front of you, like literally right in front of you right now. Be present. When was the last time you even laughed and enjoyed yourself? You've been on goal mode, you've been in warrior mode this entire time. And this isn't even just me talking to you guys, I'm talking to myself too. I recently had this conversation with my boyfriend, and I was like, this feels so different to me, because my entire life I've always had to fight. I've always had to be in survival mode. I always have to be on the defense. But now is not the time for that. Do not lower your frequency for nobody. Okay, you worked hard to raise this frequency. So sometimes we really it takes a lot of strength to just be like, you know what? Let that person deal with their own bullshit. This ain't got shit to do with me. A lot of times people see you and they want you to lower your frequency to meet them where they're at. Okay, no, your frequency is up. Let them stay where they at. You don't need to win every argument. You don't need to win every battle, and that's why your ass is tired. That's why your ass is tired, because you've been fighting your whole life. And I'm not just speaking to you, I'm talking to myself too. Like, and that's why I was tired, because I've been fighting my whole life. And now God is telling you that it's time for you to be receptive and be open to receiving. And you don't know what that feels like, because you felt like your entire life you always had to like be there for yourself, stand up for yourself. But now God's saying that I got you. And it feels hard to be able to let go and just receive that. But I'm telling you, God got you. Okay? So say yes. Be truly open to life, and Being truly open to life can be a bit unnerving. There are so many possibilities and unknowns, and we could never analyze them all. While there is much wisdom in weighing the options before us, sometimes there will be aspects of the future that we can never truly know until we walk that road. It is in these moments that we have to take a leap of faith and say yes. If you have pulled this card, now might be the time to open up and receive. So being open to the blessings and the miracles that Spirit wants to give you, like really focusing on your mindset and your feelings at this time. If you are in feelings of lack or like, oh my God, woe is me, you're not going to manifest shit. I'm being honest with you. You're not manifesting shit except struggles and karmic cycles. You don't need to throw yourself back into another karmic cycle. You freed yourself from that for a reason. So now it's time for you to really focus and really just anchor in on this new reality, okay? Okay, wonderment exercise. If we are not open to many good things in life, they can pass us by. Practice saying yes to what you know will help you grow. There is abundance all around us. Sometimes we just need to make space for it to arrive. I love that. How does it feel in your body when you say yes to something new? How does it feel not knowing the outcome when you say yes? If it is a negative feeling, what is something you might be able to do to feel more positive about the unknown? So you can really just rewrite your mind and just say like, all right, I may not know what's going to happen, but I know it's going to be better than all the shit I've experienced in the past. And that is enough for me to trust this. It's something as simple as that. Because if the past was full of all types of suffering and pain, and you know it's going to be better than that, anything is better than that, right? So it's just like being open, being whatever it is that God wants to give you. Because a lot of the times, it's not what we expect. It really is not what we expect. So yes, so some of you guys, I'm also getting that you need to set boundaries, healthy boundaries with people, and I feel like that's a lot of the reasons why some of you guys, your energy is like fluctuating between positive, good, positive, good, positive, bad, positive, bad, because you're allowing other people, you're allowing yourself to wear the energy of other people, and as empaths, it's so easy to do that. So I know you are not doing this intentionally, but babes, yeah, I need you to get on that, okay? Really just anchoring on making your feelings good, making that mindset good, and allow yourself to receive. Allow yourself to be open to receive. And sometimes God sends people to help us. So if you see somebody randomly come in and help, and you're like, nah, I'm good, God got me. First of all, God sent that person, so accept the help. Okay, so those are my messages for you guys today. I really just want you guys to focus in on your own energy. Like really mastering your own energy will be the way through this shift. Okay, I love you guys. Have a good day.